Hello everyone! We are already getting ready to head in. I actually have map bans for you this time. I have information. We have, by the looks of it, Chilly Mountain banning out Tomb of the Spider Queen. We have Oxygen... Oh no, wait, it's the wrong way around, sorry. Chilly Mountain banned out Dragonshire. Oxygen banned out Tomb of the Spider Queen. And Chilly Mountain, I'll take you to what you could already hear happening. We're heading to Towers of Doom. Let's get this going. Already underway. The draft already underway. And no hesitation. We are rushing through this. Abathur is picked so quickly. Chill the hell out, lads. As we see Junkrat and Brightwing. Brightwing really making it into the ban phase a lot recently. Getting banned away by Oxygen. Chilly Mountain on the other hand. The Chromie, great siege on all maps, but this map is a very good one for interrupting objectives. And Medivh is a fantastic Medivh map. The ability to rotate is almost unparamount. We finally see Cassia and ETC. Going for a little bit more of a team fight focus. C3X and Darkmock already playing in early here. D.Va and Johanna. Red Robot, in my opinion, one of the most underrated tanks in CCL and in just Heroes of the Storm in general at the moment. So seeing them pop in here is scary, and I like that a lot. No Cascon today. Sticking with the starting lineup. Chilly Mountain, same for them. So we get this underway. There goes Genji. Removed from the board. Genji will be very scary with Abathur, of course. We've seen quite a few uses of the cloned Dragonblade style. Big B! For starters, your name is adorable. For second, thank you for the 500 bits. Incredibly appreciated. If you all like what I'm doing today, maybe consider dropping those donations, those subs, and those bits. It's all incredibly appreciated, and I am very, very grateful for the support. Today's stream is also sponsored by Simply NUC. Simply NUC or SNUC. You can support them for supporting Heroes of the Storm by hitting !SNUC in chat and voting for which one of their PCs gets the biggest Black Friday discount in their People's Choice campaign. Make sure you show that love to people who show Heroes the love it deserves. Imperius Stokov, great burst potential for Chilly Mountain. Really going for a burst style here with an off-lane Imperius or an off-lane ETC. From the way they're hovering, I think that's off-lane ETC. As Oxygen finish out with Lucio for speed and rotation, and a hyper carry Orphea to finish out their draft. Chilly Mountain now, with Orphea being the hyper carry here, and Ashwood, thank you for the sub. Very appreciated. Very appreciated indeed. Chilly Mountain now. Their last pick, this is for Maka. What are we going to see? Another Assassin. They have Cassia. They go Kael'thas. A little bit of extra CC here. Try and keep that Orpheus still. And Big B, thank you for the sub as well. Very appreciated. Subscribe for 2 months. Very appreciated. Thank you for the love, everyone. It is so incredibly appreciated. I have a horrible addiction to 3 things. Food, shelter, and Heroes of the Storm. And you guys subbing and donating to me allows me to keep all of those addictions running. Feels good. But yeah, final hero in the draft, the Kael'thas, keep him locked down. And the gifted sub from Ashwood. Thank you so much. Oh my god, so many gifts. And from Big B. Hang on, how many gifted subs? Wait, hang on. Oh, they just all came through at once. That's very confusing. Thank you, Big B and Ashwood, both for gifting 2 subs. Both for gifting 5 subs. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Hey, Ryokai, didn't see you in the stream earlier. But yeah, congratulations on your gifted subs to Colio, John Mill, Ryokai, Don't Bliss, Don't Bliss, Nocket Sub, Lord Girthules, Alex Cross 99, Killmeister. Hey, how's it going, dude? Saw you earlier. The Lousy Stoic, hey again, Narsha, and Ashmantle. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. So appreciated. The game has begun. Let's get this going. Welcome to CCL Season 1. On the left-hand side, it's Team Oxygen. Oxygen Gaming with GP. Going to be playing on the Orphea. Madara is going to be on the Abathur. Red Robot on the Johanna. Nasmus on the Diva. And Lucio going to be played by Banana H. Such a good healer. So scary to deal with. On the right-hand side, Chili Mountain here. When the camera will eventually show us. There we go. Fury on that Imperius. Going percentage damage here. Dark Chimera going to be on that Stuka. Maka is on the Cassia. CPX going to be on the Kael'thas. Goes for the burst. And Darkmok on that ETC. Let's go. Looking for the kill. Can't find it. Chat bringing up the fact that Orphea Clone can be brutal. Everyone is a great hat target. It's very scary indeed. Spell power on that ultimate evolution added to Orphea makes that an incredibly scary tool. So seeing that picked up is hard to deal with. Pro moves, by the way, for Diva. A lot of damage over time here from Kael'thas and Imperius, meaning that armor output will be quite high. Very sensible. However, the percentage damage of Imperius will ignore that. But now they're playing safe. It is ETC off lane, so Dark Chimera sticking, Darkmok sticking with that off lane role. Keeping everything a little mixed, a little freaky. Feels good. Let's keep this going. GP, of course, is Prismaticism. Oh, sorry, just P is Prismaticism. Changing his name for like the 8th time. Feels good. Banana Rage. Giving some boops, slowing down the rotations, even the kickoff. Banana H causing many problems right now. That siege camp gets kind of wrecked, but they're still able to make it down. Man advantage due to Abathur not having a full body. Both camps still will be cleaned up before they're able to get too much value. Banana Rage continues to very riskily interrupt those rotations. It's against Imperius. One wrong move, and Banana H is going to get popped by Fury. The bullying comes out. Red Robot forced to back away. That percentage damage really showing up here. It's very hard to deal with. Banana Rage. He's such a nuisance. It's so good. I love it. Oh man, so troll. Alrighty then. Make their way up. Big rotation up to top lane. Self-destruct already dropped. Camp still stolen. They get Darkmok as the first kill. But the camp still going over to Chili Mountain. Can they get the second kill? Dark Chimera taken out. Can they get Fury too? He's able to medallion. One shot. They get it. Prismat able to find that kill right at the end there. And that is 3 kills to 1 in favor of Oxygen. Nicely done. Oxygen hold the line. Chili Mountain able to do it for the moment. Right now, CPX has been able to put on a pretty solid performance in terms of staying out of range without getting picked off. We're going to see the 1-for-1 trade up in top bot lane. It's where the action will be. Maka zoned away. Numbers advantage easily in favor of Oxygen at the moment as Red Robot gets the channel, but there's the charge. Looking for Banana Rage. Not enough. He backs away. Banana Rage surviving yet another engage. Charge denied by the knockback of Lucio. Continuing to troll. Netherwind for Kael'thas here. Imperius bringing out that Sovereign Armor. Staying sustained. Not worrying too much about anything else. Ooh, Maka bringing out the War Traveler this time. The extra sustain, even though going with that Thunder Fury, not going for that inner light. Difference in builds between Maka and Hasu here. Kael'thas going with the extra auto attack burst damage combined into spell power with the Sunfire enhancements here. Very interesting. It gives him 2 crit spell power auto attacks If he lands both of them on Heroes, he gets 15% spell power. Red Robot, multi-man stun, big setup for the chomp, but it's interrupted. Orphea in trouble, but they still get the kill onto Stukov. Orphea sustaining, but dies at the end, making that a 1-4-1. They try to tank through. Red Robot's in a rough position. Nasmus's mech has been popped. Red Robot in full retreat. Nasmus is all alone here, though, and that will make this a 2-4-1 in favor of Chili Mountain. Chili Mountain hold for the moment as we see the objective spawning in. Oxygen with Orphea not here yet. She will arrive in time for the objective, though. D.Va might be a little late is the concern. Stun again lands onto Banana Rage. This time they got the weighted pustule and they got the lurking arm, but they aren't able to follow them up with anything. Double channel looking to come in. It's already achieved. Chili Mountain begin to creep in a small lead here. 28-32 in favor of Chili Mountain. Both teams playing it a little safe. We have, of course, a Mule Abathur condemn, but the damage output, that percentage damage, is really punishing Red Robot. Banana Rage, another boop to save the day. These sound waves have actually just been kind of carrying because there are so many situations where these should have been the death of members of Oxygen. Right now, the main tank Imperius with percentage damage is creating lots of problems for Johanna. To the point where Banana Rage is having to put on a pretty big carrying performance right now. The Abathur keeps soaking though, and as such, experience lead begins to tick up for Oxygen. Level 10 now available for Chili Mountain finally. A little bit slower. Almost half a level behind here. They've gone for the Pyro Blast and the Stage Dive. It's an off-lane ETC, so Stage Dive gonna be the choice here. Allows him to rotate in when he is needed. Dark Bomb, gangs, blessed, chomp, bye! Sniped away by Oxygen. Marker comes in, they look for some counter damage. The Crushing Jaws was a follow-up for the burst comp there. So scary. Banana Rage looks to set up for Fury. They're going to try and take out the tank. Remove him from the board. Abathur is body soaking in bot lane. Already ready for that objective. But there are members of Chili Mountain already on their way, forcing that squishy slug body to back away to not get killed off. Playing safe, playing back. Banana Rage begins the channel. Will Fury engage? Madara going to retreat out here. Banana Rage will be forced to cancel. How long can they hold? Banana Rage takes position. Let's see what they can do. Big focus. Missiles onto Maka. Chimera slowed by Orphea. Banana Rage forcing to dodge. Even more stuff, though. There's so much aggro here. Big charge onto Nasmus. He has the self-destruct, but he's silenced. He doesn't get it. Popped out, but he gets the sound barrier. Crushing Jaws, though. It interrupts Darkmock. He's trying to get out of here, but he's getting zoned out so hard. Red Robot, such a charge, but good boop again by Banana H, who's carrying this fight. Madara on the Orphea clone is slain, and the health bars looking way in favor of Chili Mountain for this. See the mech returned. Chimera interrupted this time. They're still trying. Abathur is pushing this up. Where's the hat? Who's getting it? Probably going to be Red Robot. They're buying as much time as they can. Interrupted again. ETC is pieced out. 25 seconds for Stage Dive. Still going to attempt to leave and hold the line for the moment. And finally, Red Robot able to zone out with the help of Prismat. Objective goes over to Oxygen, evening up the core count. ETC had to leave. You can see the XP lead creeping even further in favor of Oxygen due to the fact that they had 5 people in bot lane for so long. Chili Mountain missed the soak. So Oxygen creeping further ahead here. Crushing Jaws. That's the focus onto Maka. They get him down. Good kill. Bless Shield, Crushing Jaws combo. They just keep finding kills with it. It just keeps working. Nicely done. Sappers make their way in. Celestial Charge lands onto Nazmus right now, as Abathur is just a one-split soaking. There's the self-destruct that will allow them to zone away. Fury gonna eat a little bit of the damage from that, not too much. Yeah, there is the Encore coming in for ETC. That might allow Chili Mountain to turn around play. Fury forced to back up. They clean out middle lane to get some extra pressure. Nazmus gonna scootle on out of there. Doesn't want to risk getting taken out at this early stage before an objective. They're going to make their way in. ETC cleaning out the lanes as fast as he can. Power Slide plus Pinball Wizard. Quick wave clear. We're going to see potentially the full 5v5 on the right-hand side here. Currently no Prisma. Prisma is clearing top lane. Finally going to make their way in the safe way. Banana H goes back for the counter channel, and they're just going to let this go. Instead, they make their way up to try and get one player. They turn onto it. Missiles are good. They take out Maka again. Here comes the Pyroblast, and Sound Barrier completely negates it. They look for Fury. If they get Fury, that's the double kill, but over the wall. Good disengage and fleeting swipe to escape. They're trying to still dive Chimera, but they can't do it. Madara diving deep with that Orphea clone, doing as much damage as they can, tanking the shots. They went very deep for this, but the damage output isn't there. What they do have, though, is enough zoning and positioning to take care of this bell tower. It's not the most value bell tower. Bot lane is where you want the pressure, but they're already pushing down there. They don't need to be concerned about this. Oxygen Esports holding control, playing this well. They're keeping a nice, safe match here. They're going to move in, take this out. The easy one-shot combo they have. This is the issue with Stukov. Stukov doesn't have cleanse. His burst healing and his disengage is absolutely insane, and he's a great follow-up to your team's engage. My chair is so creaky. But that lack of cleanse and immediate healing, he has to actually wait for his heal to travel and then burst heal it. Oh, that was a good medallion by Banana Rage to disengage there. But that is the issue. Without that instant reaction, that is where Stukov can start to fail. And with that quick stun combo, Oxygen gain value. Full chop build, by the way, with percentage damage on level 16. Prisma going for a little bit of sustain combined with a lot of murder. Again, we see with that diverting power coming in from the D.Va. The extra radius on that defense matrix. Gives a little bit of healing. Going to combo very well with ablative armor if they want. The diverting power is going to zone very, very well, and it's going to be great against Kael'thas. Landing that extra area means a better chance of hitting Kael'thas with the Pyroblast, which means more people have a chance of living. Going to be a 2-for-1. So much core damage just dealt by Oxygen. And they're looking for the third. That's greedy. They still hold top, though. If they get this, that is a total of 15 shots onto the core they've managed to get. Sound Barrier has to be used, though. That was very dangerous. The Crushing Jaws hits no one. Prismatis is in so much trouble. He's able to get the chop to get that little bit of extra shield. He does this, and the Flame Strike. Prismat is carrying over the wall. Fury's able to escape. Madara will die on that clone, but what a play! Prismat's a god! Pyro is denied as they get out of range. Incredible! Prismaticism moves forward, looks for CPX. Celestial Charge lands, but not enough for a kill. They're moving in. 9 health left on the core of Chili Mountain. As we see them clearing up as best they can, bot is starting to look a little sketch. Mid is being pressured 3 times now, may go down in 1 or 2 more. The boss will be taken. 5 health left on the core of Chili Mountain after this, with bot potentially about to be taken on the next rotation. Top still being held. They're just going to go and defend that. They're muling it up to hold it. EDC doesn't kill it. Red Robot buys them so much time. Prisma and Banana H run down bot lane to grab themselves that bottom bell tower. They're going to grab the sappers, they're going to grab the bell tower. Top will be reclaimed, but sappers will be pushing in to maybe claim it back in favor of Oxygen. Or if they push in fast enough, it looks like D.Va may prevent this as CPX becomes C3X as they take him down. Valkyrie is dodged Prisma as they get the boof on Fury. The virulent reaction, though, may finally set it up if Banana H didn't sound barrier. This team is made up of gods! The sappers are still pushing in top lane. ETC is zoned by D.Va. One sapper makes it in. 3 sappers made it in. 2 health on the core. And finally, we start to see Chili Mountain begin to stage dive in. Look for one last chance at the turnaround, but they're zoned away. Maka with no health left. The altar was channeled, though, meaning that they're still in this. Missiles come out. They look for their kill. They can't find it, though. But down goes bot bell tower. Sappers are available on their own side of the map. That is technically lethal. Boss will be up in about 2 minutes 50. And we see Chili Mountain with 2 health left on the core. And not a lot of hope. Next is a double altar phase in middle and bottom lane. Chili Mountain are in real trouble. This camp will be up in 1 minute 13 seconds. Mule dropped on bot lane, holding it. It's going to be all about just a big, hard push, because if they get 2 out of these 3 in, it's over. They might just dive the death zone to try and guarantee this. If they dive the death zone and can just force them to retreat just a bit, just to force the aggro of the sappers to move that bit further forward, they can get this. ETC is even ported back. Can't even take the risk. Stage dive right onto the camp. They're just going to try and blow up the camp before anything happens here. Camp still 3 left. Sound barrier comes out. Living Bomb will clean out several members of the camp, though. The camp is slayed. No lethal. Valkyrie onto the Banana H. That is the perfect kill for Chili Mountain. Here comes the Pyro. Nasma's going to have a bad time. Mech is popped, but they're still trying to turn it. They're still trying to get it. Prismat trying to carry this. They fight under the defensive position of the bell tower. But even so, even though they lost Banana Rage, there's still a double altar phase. If they can zone them, Red Robot is going to try and zone it out. But they need someone to be channeling. While this happens, Nasmus is trying to get his percentage back. ETC will grab that top altar, and it looks like Chili Mountain will hold on for just a little bit longer. Darkmock gets that mech back. He has returned. Still 21 seconds before Banana Rage. No healer available here. And yet, Oxygen, they still fight. They still look for death. They're going to race. They're going to steal these sappers. That's lethal. Again, they have less people on the push this time. And yet they still look for it. The aggression of Oxygen is putting Chili Mountain on the back foot. Chili Mountain, they again have to play very similar. They have stage dive up. They may just have to do the same and dive onto the point. Banana H is back. Crushing Jaws, though. They get the kill for 3v4. They get the second kill. Down goes Stukov. The mech will pop, and Nasma's good to go. We'll be able to roll away for freedom. The sappers, there's 3 of them left, but one's looking really low. They push forward. Flame Strike gets one. Doesn't make it in. Fury saves his team the game, but it won't be enough. Banana H, he feeds. He goes down. Fury survives. The boss will be up in about 30 seconds. They'll be able to use that for lethal. 40 seconds on the respawn. They have enough clear speed. I'm pretty sure they could just grab this and end. 40 seconds, my bad. There's a single altar. Just Imperius's 20 seconds. With the portal, they might be able to defend. Chili Mountain might be able to hold this, but we're going to see the checkmate set up by Oxygen here. Fury is now going to have to defend against this Sapper camp, and his team are going to have to portal in for the objective, meaning he is going to be outlaned and outzoned, preventing him from getting any kind of defense. No matter what, he is going to lose the game here. It looks like he will be the one to try and defend the altar, and his team are going to have to defend the sappers. Fury comes in. He's all alone. His team are coming portal is used by Stukov, but it is too late. He heals up Fury once, but Fury is zoned away. He's still tanking, but the self-destruct comes out for the zone. Prismat gonna try and channel this in. Darkmok is now the only one who can stop this. We did see Maka clean up the objective. Pyro comes out from CPX, who came through the portal, who'll be focused down. They prevent the Pyro. Darkmok comes in. Health bar's looking low. They force their way forward. They interrupt one more time. Condemn doesn't land here. Darkmok splits the team in two. Valkyrie doesn't hit anyone. Only quick stuns, but Darkmok dropping low. Controlled Chaos buys them time. Here comes Madara to make that a GG. He finds the checkmate. Body blocks from Prismat, and that is GG. Abathur Body takes game number 1 for Team Oxygen Gaming. Nicely done. Oxygen take the first game in very solid fashion. Maybe a little too solid fashion. They got a little bit saucy there at the end. A little bit overeager. But as such, they're still able to take game number 1 of this best of 5 series. Here are the stats for y'all. As you can see here, Prismat putting on a clinic on that Orphea. Great play by Fury, though. Fury able to get some really good value by consistently bullying as many people as he can and trying to keep Red Robot out of commission. But you can see here, Red Robot, 0 deaths, and so much of that is due to, in my opinion, outside of the fact that Orphea is a ridiculous carry and Prismat's a god, I think I have to give MVP in this game to Banana Rage, because what the hell, dude? Such a carry. He put so much value into the defense of his team and of his tank. Banana Rage keeping Red Robot alive, kept them in this game. Sound barriers to block Pyroblasts. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous play from this player. Banana Rage, EU healer, showing up for Oxygen today and putting on an incredible performance. Talents, nothing too out of the ordinary there. The Sunfire Enhancement is not every time a go-to talent, but it did work out very well in their favor. We also saw, once again, we see the sorry, not the War Traveler. Yes, we did see the War Traveler, but also the place of the Whale coming in for the Cassia as well. So, I hit my webcam button, didn't work. There we go. So, big stretch. Biggest stretch. Feels good. Hope you're all enjoying Oxygen taking game number 1 very nicely. A little one-sided, that one. Draft-wise, Chili Mountain really seemed to struggle. They went for that little bit of extra CC with Kael'thas, but it really didn't work out in their favor. They had a little bit of CC, but the AoE crowd control that Orphea offered seemed to counter that far too much. They didn't have as much disengage, and no cleanse, obviously, is where they certainly struggled. Overall, very impressed by Oxygen. They played that very well, very aggressive, not afraid to just burn long cooldowns in exchange for heroes. Burning that Bless Shield and that Crushing Jaws was an incredibly effective combo that set them up for multiple kills and multiple wins. Whereas on the other side, Kael'thas never really came to bear. He never really got the maximum value because they didn't have enough damage to set people up for his kills. Cassia spent a lot of time out of lane. The damage output Cassia has is insane, but in this case, she never got the positioning she needed to gain the full value. Overall, Oxygen played that better. They played that better, they drafted it a little bit better, and they executed their draft to the point where it worked out. Equilibrium, by the way, thank you very much for the follow. I missed that during the game. Thank you very much for your support. It is incredibly appreciated as we wait for game number 2. And if all the games are like that, I might actually get my, I may actually get to arrive at my game on time without having to jump out early. Feels good. For I have a game tonight. I'm being cast, by the way. I'm playing with my amateur team where we have a lovely time together. We're in one of the lower divisions, but we have a lovely time together. So if you want to watch that, I'll be cast by AeroRG, I think his Twitch name is. So check that out if you're enjoying it. But for now, we are casting the HeroesCCL, the Community Clash League. And we are sponsored today, presented by Roll20, of course, but we are sponsored. How is D-West going? D-West is going good. If we win a domination tonight, we are first in the group going into playoffs. It's a tough game, though. It's a very tough game, so It's going to be exciting, going to be hype. But we are sponsored today by SNUC Gaming, simply Nuck, and their People's Choice campaign, where if you hit !SNUC in the chat, like Mpegina, I'm going to assume is how you say that. I'm almost certainly wrong. If you hit that, you can go to the Twitter and vote in a poll of which one of their PCs has the biggest Black Friday discount. There will be a three or four polls over the rest of the month. And if you vote in them, for starters, you'll be showing that their investment in Heroes of the Storm is worth it because it is working as advertisement, because that's what it is. It is advertisements. They're supporting me, they're supporting Heroes, but it is very appreciated when they see that return on investment. So make sure you go over there and just hit a vote. One vote in a poll. That's all you have to do. One vote in a poll 3 times a month. Just for this month, it would mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot for Heroes. If they see that, they might consider investing in more. Who knows? But if you can do that, that would be appreciated. Otherwise, but right now they are doing their Ghost Canyon versus Hades Canyon. Hades Canyon, tiny little machine with CPU powered, easy will run Heroes, fits in your backpack, insane. And the Ghost Canyon, portable powerhouse. i9 up to 2070 graphics card could be ridiculous in terms of power. I would love a machine like that to be my stream machine, so I could just play games on this one. Or actually, honestly, it might be better than my actual PC for playing games too. Who knows? But I think it actually is. I think that i9 will like take it over by quite a bit. But it's obviously a little bit more expensive, so you could get that discount in Black Friday by voting in the poll. So make sure you show them some love. For now, we're going to be heading in to the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this going as we head in to game number 2 between Oxygen and Shelly Mountain. D's finished up, and it's real close. Places 2 to 8 are all within 5 points. Wow, that's crazy. That should be fun. Alrighty, we see Medivh going to get taken out here. He's still very scary. Was banned out last time for good reason. He's a scary hero to deal with. He's a game changer is how it is worded here. He has a great way of turning any game onto its head by just changing the way the game is played, and that is the difficulty of Medivh. Deathwing was banned out this time, as is Johanna. Removing that Deathwing power as either an offlane or some global potential. Johanna was very scary. Red Robot's a god, so makes sense to get rid of that. Now then, Shelly Mountain. What do we see for them? What do they have on the board? What do they start with? Tanks are open with Johanna gone. They're still going to open with Cassia for Maka. Makes sense here. Oxygen. They get the Brightwing. Brightwing really is the top dog these days. Feels amazing. And Junkrat, banned out in almost all of the previous games we cast during the 30k crowd control match. But in this case, makes its way into the draft. Madara, the Abathur player, the Junkrat player. That's a scary hero pool right there. And Brightwing on the board for Banana H. We already know he's a very good Brightwing. People seem to forget that due to the fact that they prioritize Ana so much during EU Cups. But in this case, Ana is going to go over to Chili Mountain. Slight advantage for them due to the fact they have a North American support, meaning their ping is a little bit lesser, meaning Ana is a little bit easier to play. Didn't seem to bother X-Ray in our first series of the day, though, who played a fantastic Ana. But in this case, Banana H, we already know is an insane Brightwing player. So very scary on the board. Technically percentage damage on level 4 as well. Might be good to deal with Garrosh. Yrel going to be taken out. Yrel plus Garrosh is a very scary matchup. Incredible disruption for the team. Knock people into Garrosh. He gets a taunt. Very hard to deal with. Yeah, take a quick drink. My throat hurts a bit. Imperius is removed. Imperius would be one of the heroes Garrosh will fear. That percentage damage could actually take Garrosh out quite quickly. So a very sensible removal there. Oxygen now. With Brightwing on the board. Zeratul. I was expecting someone like an ETC or a Johanna because Johanna was banned out, but Zeratul is an interesting pick here. ETC is good against Garrosh because he can zone him away, he can get good angles, and of course if Garrosh throws him in and they miss the follow-up, that's a potential mosh pit, which means you are punished. for engaging, which is why you see is good. But Zeratul is unexpected. He's a very risky hero these days, but Ana is a very squishy backliner. They don't have a huge amount of reaction to that yet. So they bring out the Blaze, potential turnaround pressure to deal with that Zeratul, and Li Ming. Li Ming is an interesting choice here. She can punish Zeratul if they catch him, but if they don't, Li Ming is squishy. This may have to be a force armor build, using that level 1 to try and stay alive. Maybe we'll see Diamond Skin. Who knows? Because Zeratul was a traditional counter to Li Ming. So, Oxygen now. They pick the D.Va. So that's the D.Va offlane. Zeratul rotation. Junkrat weakens people down. Zeratul finishes them off. I would hope this is a burst build Zeratul, not a cleave build Zeratul. They do not need more area of effect damage. They need a finisher. So I'm hoping that's what we will see at a Prismat. We will have to find out. That Zeratul really does change how this game is going to be played quite a lot here. The Zeratul being on the board means that Ana is going to have a much rougher time. Blaze is here, and that will help. But he's gonna. But again, his stun is a wind-up, so he's going to have to time this very well with Zeratul's engages. That or Garrosh is going to have to play a little more defensively here. Sleep darts could turn this, and if they do land a sleep dart, Li Ming is going to be a great punisher for if Zeratul oversteps. But overall, I think I'm still going to lean in favor of Oxygen here. I think that Li Ming pick into a Zeratul is very risky. I think if you're going for something to counter a Zeratul that's a mage, you might be better off with Jaina with the physical armor, or maybe going for Kael'thas and just trying to drop the quick stuns and having that big shield later on. We'll see if it works out. See if the Li Ming works for them as we head into game number 2. On the left-hand side, it is going to be Oxygen with Nasmus on D.Va, Banana H on the Brightwing, Red Robot on ETC, Madara on Junkrat, and Prismat is going to be playing the Zeratul. On the right, going to be Chili Mountain with Dark Chimera. Going to be playing on the Ana. CPX on the Cassia, Maka on Li Ming, Fury is going to be busting out the Garrosh, and Darkmok going to be on the Blaze. Now, I'm a little more confident in this Li Ming. Now I see that Maka is the one who's playing it, because Maka is a god Li Ming on EU. Still got to deal with the ping differences here, but it could actually make a really big difference here. The mobility and the actual game knowledge and map awareness of Maka. Look at that. He immediately saw Prismat. He blinked away, bought himself a little bit of time. Bit of a misplay. Red Robot face melting Fury so that the concussion mine did not land. Throw onto Nasmus. Teleport comes in from Banana H to keep Nasmus alive, but that mech is dropping. Mech is taken out here. A little bit of XP gained by Chili Mountain to start off this game. Madara says, see ya. Gets out of dodge. Playing it safe. They clean out the wave, dealing with that before anything too dangerous happens. But now, a slow start. Turret's being started by Chili Mountain. A little bit slower for Oxygen because they're doing the healing camp. Garrosh will see it, as will Cassia, but they can't do anything about it. There's no way Fury can step up there alone. It is a cleave build Zeratul, but it doesn't have to stay that way. They can still go for the burst single target damage if they want to. This talent isn't actually necessarily a isolator when it comes to builds. It doesn't force you down one path, but the fact he's picking it makes me believe he is still going for cleave build, which at late game will actually dominate and will carry it probably a little bit better. We'll have to see. This is the deciding talent. It's a cleave build. Gotcha. Q-based build coming in for CPX here, going for the Inner Light and the Thunder Fury. Very smart by Li Ming here. Maka picking up dominance. Usually we see players either go for the Triumvirate for extra poke, which is great on the objective, or we saw in the previous game, go for the Cannoneer to gain some extra value. Sorry, the charge shots. But in this case, absolutely not. That dominance might be the difference between dying to Zeratul and living to Zeratul. And that's what we need to see. If you're enjoying the games, ladies and gentlemen, consider dropping a subscription, donation, throw some bits in, buy some of my merchandise. Just support me in any way you can, even if that's just a follow or turning off your ad block, to support me in continuing this freaky deaky caster life. Making their way down to mid. They're pushing in. Red Robot pulls back. He's playing it safe. He's just trying to hold the congestion. Being careful to not get flipped, but right now there's no follow-up for the flip, so it's not going to be a huge issue. Nazma's going to make their way up. They're just going to try and bully Fury. Need to be careful. That is a place where you can be thrown into base. Gotta be careful with that. EDC did not go for Crowd Surfer. He did go for Face Melt with the loudspeakers. Debilitating Dart, by the way, coming in for Anna. Fury trying to pull that steel trap back to his base so it will get pinged on a minion so that they don't have to worry about going around it. It's really trying to bait Madara from using all those traps. Wormhole for Prismat. That is risky. The cooldown increase, the increased delay on being able to reactivate that is a dangerous game to play these days. Outside, Red Robot, double stun, looking for Maka. Fury is turning onto Red Robot, who's able to drop the biotic emitter. Healing Pulse, keeping everyone alive. Self-destruct does some damage, but everyone's tanking through. Biotic emitter is slain. Zeratul leaving the fight, heads up to top lane. For the fact they have 86%, they can leave this back up, reset, let Chili Mountain get some percentage while they grab experience and map pressure. Oxygen playing this safe, playing this smart. They're going to make their way down to set up for their turret when it spawns, which it does, but quick head start for Chili Mountain, who grabbed theirs earlier. Zeratul sees that no one is doing the biotic emitter. Buys some time, 99% to 19. They're trying to soak their way towards level 10. 30% already for Chili Mountain, though. They may be forced to step up before they can get it. They might hit level 9, though. Slight stat increases, always welcome. Normal build for Junkrat, Sticky Wicket, and Chattering Teeth. With the blow 'em up throw onto D.Va. Quick stun by Darkmock, and ETC cannot follow up as he was slept on. Nazmas is seeing it as we see the kill and the position retaken by Chili Mountain. Holding that down, great follow-up. The sleep dart to shut down the disengage, the kill potential, and that is the Protector going over to Chili Mountain. They will make their way down bot. The stuttering, by the way, I think is on their side. I'll refresh my stream in a bit to see if I can fix that, but there is definitely some stutter happening. Hopefully that's not too much of an issue. Madara barely escaping danger. Brightwing will come back in with the peekaboo and the phase shift. They work their way through. Nanarich doing a good job. That shield tanking a lot of damage there. Nicely done. There's Blink Heal, level 10. Hit a little bit earlier for Oxygen. They've gone for Void Prison. They have Mosh Pit and Riptide. That is a combo. But ult's picked on the side of Chili Mountain as well a little bit later, but they are getting more XP due to this Protector. Need to be careful where they are right now. Garrosh is here, obviously, so going for disengage. Face Melt already. Mosh Pit into the fray. Maka gets out of here. Riptide comes in, sniped. Maka, great disengage with the help of Fury. Very nicely done. Good attempt at setup. Shut down by Chili Mountain. Prismat just disappears, has to get out of there. Can't afford to get picked off at this stage. They need him for quite a lot of their wave clear. The reset, as they do kill Prismat. Exactly what I was saying, they didn't need to happen. It's a low cooldown, 19 seconds, but that's a lot of their wave clear. They're having just to leave D.Va in bot lane now, and top lane will be a little bit neglected. Junkrat's going to grab a mercenary camp, which will help with that. He has to abandon it, actually. Camp is ditched. Has to help clear mid. And are they going to try and seize bot? Face Melt, Concussion Mine is delayed by the Indomitable, but they do get their own turret. Good steal. Nicely done by Oxygen, fighting a mad down, able to claim that. Darkmock taking quite a bit of damage. Darkmock, unsung hero from HGC EU, one of the best players. In my opinion, never got the respect never got as much respect as they deserve. They got a lot of respect. They just needed more. Able to hold the line this time. They make their way in. Just gonna clean up. Red Robot just poking in, saying hello. Not going to be able to take a big fight there. Polymorph prevents Fury from going too far in. They did go for the percentage damage. Everything holding together for now. Looking good. Bit of a knock-up onto Red Robot. Nothing too dangerous for now. Blaze. Hanging around for the moment. Finally going to rotate down for the rest of the team. This isn't an objective. They're just kind of hanging around here because that's where the enemy team is. And they're both looking for a fight. Level 13 creeps in for both teams. D.Va and Blaze dueling in the bottom lane. Zeratul goes for the shielding this time. And I like this. A lot of Zeratools don't do this. I am a big fan. Zeratul's biggest thing, a lot of them end up taking the mending strikes here, which is fantastic for sustaining in longer fights, but you don't take longer fights with Cleave Zeratul. Shroud of Adun or Spell Shield gives you that burst protection, which is what you're most afraid of if you do go in and get caught. If you get caught, you get burst. Spell Shield or Shroud of Adun will protect you, and they've gone for Spell Shield this time. I like it. On board. Excuse me. No encore for ETC, no cooldown reduction. It's going for no cooldown reduction on ult, only cooldown reduction on face melt. There's the throw, there's the taunt, no cooldown on him because he's in the base. Reset acquired, good kill, throw, taunt, easily done. Maka dropped to half health though. That's what's going to start to happen more and more as the game goes on with Zeratul. Good job so far. We see the disengaged clearing out the lanes. Oxygen keeping it looking good. Trying to deal with that biotic emitter, that support camp. Grab that for their defense while they still have a little bit of time. They can see D.Va in bot lane. They're just going to get it as Zeratul scouts that out while mid-wave was being cleaned up. They had a tiny window. They will find their chance there. Steel Trap was used. Was landed. Trying to focus it down. Trying to get the Void Prison onto the backline. Riptire is here. Will it be enough to set up a kill? It's big! Chimera sniped by the missiles. Hey, Nasmus. He arrives just in time. We see the teleport away with the nano boost onto Li Ming. Maka trying to burst him. Teleports right into the self-destruct. Nasmus, beautiful positioning, is carrying this fight. More missiles. Nasmus is on fire. He gets the triple kill. They look for more, but they hold the position. Fury will escape. And that percentage will begin to tick up for Oxygen. Nasmus popping off in that fight. Zeratul now with Void Slash. That's the big damage output. When we get the mending, the shadow healing, the shadow mending on level 20, that is where he will become almost unstoppable. Showstopper for ETC. Getting that extra armor for the in-gate. And Criterize for Brightwing. Wants to pick people off. Diverting Power, again, this seems to be the new go-to pick for D.Va. Madara will back away. Steel Trap is down. Indomitable is used. Taunt is Medallion. They force their way through. They're looking for Fury. Get the counter kill. He's so tanky. Sleep Dart lands on Junkrat, spinning a lot of the damage. Banana H uses Spell Armor on himself to block the Arcade Orb from Li Ming. Fury sent out by the Concussion Mine, allowing the disengage because D.Va is not here. Right now, she's proxying the frickin' lane. Killing that off to guarantee bot 4. They're almost out of minions, though. She should have enough damage with the next minion wave, but she might be needed up here. 94, 96, 99. No one's on the point. They have to give it up, but D.Va will get bot 4 for this. Bot 4 is taken. Endless nades coming in for Junkrat. Garrosh busting out the defensive measures for sustain to come up with level 1, and then the Seasoned Soldier. New go-to talent these days. Very effective. It's a very strong talent that we're seeing a lot more often on Garrosh. Garrosh is a really good 16 now. Lots of options. Charging, looking for CPX here. He gets away. Surge of Life. Jet Propulsion. But damage mostly shut down by Nasmus there. Very nice use of the Diverting Power Defense Matrix. Everyone is here except for Zeratul. They put the pressure on. Prismat, VP, where's the Riptire? It's coming, they've got this set up beautifully! See ya later! Healer taken out, Prismat needs to get out and will do so. Beautifully executed. Fury is just gonna leave Li Ming there? That's risky. There we go, she gets out early, teleports away to prevent the kill. That's smart. She would have been in serious danger if they'd been able to follow that up. Oxygen playing this very well in another strong position. 4 kills to 4. This is better for Chili Mountain kill-wise. But Oxygen looking very, very strong in total. Holding their lead for now. Fury gets bucked. Doesn't land the Groundbreaker. Healing camp gonna be started. Brightwing isn't here. ETC zones away. 2 steel traps down with the extra steel trap on level 16 for Junkrat. That will keep them zoned away for the moment. Doesn't want to burst Indomitable early. Level 20 around the corner for Oxygen. Still still just under 2 levels away for Chili Mountain. As Oxygen continue to extend their lead. Blaze, you can see, not even de-pushing. They don't have vision on where everyone is. Finally, when D.Va and Brightwing show, he makes his way bot to clear out the lane. He knows he has a tiny bit of time, but they didn't want to take the risk of getting picked off here. Siege camp being taken by Chili Mountain right now. Getting some extra value. Zeratul going to start on his team's siege. That's going to give them level 20 once they have that. They're also getting minion XP in mid lane. Level 20 available for the next fight. Shadow Mending for Zeratul. Gonna be really big right now. Sleep Dart does land an ETC, but he is invisible. Now he's not. But he's also not asleep anymore. With the invisible friends from Brightwing. Increased micro missiles for Nasmus. Extra oomph coming in for the Junkrat. ETC. What do we see? It's Bolt. They want that engage. Full level till level 20 for Chili Mountain, and as such, the siege begins. Right, Banana H slowly turning Red Robot invisible. He's revealed, though. Again, good Thunder Furies. Great map awareness here by CPX. Fury lands a stun. Not able to do much else. Pops the spell shield, though. This fort will die. They're not going to get much level 20 value. Great concussion mine. Indomitable. Taunt. Can they turn this? Looking for Red Robot. He blinks out. Nano Boost was burned there. Blink for a Nano Boost Riptire is definitely in favor of Oxygen. The Blink is still a long cooldown, but that Riptire with extra oomph is already 38 seconds away. That's definitely a value trade there for that Nano Boost, which is 50 seconds out, and it gives Oxygen a much better time period to try and find a fight. They're going to try and invade the camp. That Nano Boost is kind of the only thing Chili Mountain have to turn the fight in their favor outside of Taunt, which is available in another 17 seconds. Objective is on the bot lane. ETC sees this happening. He's perfectly invisible. They don't know he's there, but he's just going to let him go. Oh, Maka. Oh, Maka. Oh, Maka. Red Robot's going to back away. Not worth it. He is alone. He got a lot of vision, but he was a little isolated here. It's not worth it. In the meantime, the percentage ticks up. Prismat able to grab quite a lot of that. Will back away, wait for his team. Red Robot was perfectly invisible, but he was spotted moving into that position, so Garrosh went to reveal him. And as such, Chili Mountain will begin to gain percentage. But look at Zeratul, Prismat, going for a very long wraparound. He's perfectly invisible. Creeping forward. I think they see him. They will probably know. Yep, pings are there. They know he is there. They're trying to chase him down. Riptire's coming out. They're going deep. They're going to try and take out Garrosh early. Prisma in the backline taking out Chimera to prevent Garrosh from being healed. VP gets the entire backline. It's all or nothing on Fury right now as they chase him in. Great cleave. Prisma picking up the kills. Who cares about Nano Boost when you are Nano Pulp as they chase it down. Marker, Micro Missile able to blink away, but CPX has nowhere to go. Riptire, and he gets Marker with it too. That is Madara Uchiha. Ladies and gentlemen, Zeratul gonna grab the protectors. The rest of the team moves in to take down the key. Banana H taking the aggro right now. Finally gonna swap it onto Nasmus, who with those with that full metal is able to sustain quite well. They have a single minion which will pull some aggro here. Brightwing teleport in. Zeratul still not done with that protector. They've got quite a while to wait, but they're still just gonna try and rush in for the core. Turret being dropped, they're bringing it in, and even if they don't end it now, the protector will begin rolling its way down there with Zeratul. That's going to be game number 2, going over to Oxygen Gaming, who move themselves up 2-0. Nicely done by Oxygen. Zeratul won't even make it with the protector. Prismat doesn't even make it there. Game number 2 in favor of Oxygen, extending out their lead here. Nice job. 2-0 in their favor. Chelly Mountain on the back foot have to pull off the reverse sweep to find their first win in League Play of CCL, and also I believe in total in CCL. They didn't win in the they didn't win during the Ice Cold Cup. And I don't know if they won during any of the pre-games. I don't know if they won during any of the show matches. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Either way, right now, here are the stats for you, ladies and gentlemen, as we do see a very good performance coming in from Oxygen Gaming. Standard builds, basically across the board. The Cleave build on Zeratul, I was concerned, but it turns out Ana and Maka and Chimera stood very close to each other, trying to keep each other alive, protect each other from Zeratul. Turns out, Zeratul just cleaves them both then. Not an issue, baby. Banana H, again, very solid performance. Blocking Li Ming shots using the spell armor. Playing a very solid game. The Invisible Friends not getting the value I think they were looking for, but it certainly made it harder for Chelly Mountain to get around those engages and find the angles they were looking for. Impressive. Impressive indeed. Oxygen Gaming, 1 game away from claiming victory. Chelly Mountain, who did try to do this. The debilitating dart, very good against Zeratul, very good against Junkra. Really trying to keep that damage output down, but it turns out Nasmus was one of the players doing the most damage output and keeping the pressure onto those backliners. Chimera really struggling, getting bullied quite a bit. CPX dropping some damage output, but again, not able to find the real fights and the opportunities they were looking for. Fury, though, put on a great performance, so did Darkmock, both of them playing very, very well. Playing very well indeed. As such, we're looking to get ready to head in to game number 3 when it is presented to us. Nicely done so far. Well played by Oxygen. Chelly Mountain still have a chance to make their way back into this, but they are struggling a little bit. Something needs to change about what they're doing. Let's see if they can do it. So, we're good. We are good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the cast, this might be our last game coming up right now. If you are, maybe consider dropping a sub or a follow at least so you can see when I go live, when I do more CCL, because I do intend to do more unless I get kicked out for forgetting some rule. But if you do enjoy, maybe consider dropping a follow so that you can see when I go live. Dropping a sub to support me. Thank you everyone who has subbed and gifted subs. So incredibly generous tonight. It has been ridiculous how generous people have been. But we are going to be getting ready to jump into game number 3 when it pops up before us. You can also donate using bits or the donation link below. That would be very appreciated as well. In fact, let's check Streamlabs because there's definitely a chance I could have missed donations. Excuse me. All right, no donations via Streamlabs. That's all good. We had some lovely bit donations from everyone earlier, from people earlier on, and those are incredibly appreciated. Every bit donation, sub donation, Streamlabs donation, merch sale, even though merch-wise, I gain $1 from every merch sale. I tried to make it less, but it wouldn't let me. But you can buy this beautiful shirt if you're a nostalgic fool like myself and want to support me. It is appreciated. It's made of very nice material. It's really nice fabric. It's very comfy to wear. There's also Falstad hoodies there, again, also made by Alarak of the Storm. Beautiful work. Very nicely done. But for now, we're just waiting to head in. Either way, thank you for supporting me and allowing me to keep casting. Every bit of income basically just goes towards me staying alive to keep casting or traveling to see the love of my life, who I don't get to see often because we live on opposite sides of an ocean. She lives in Phoenix, Arizona. I live in Chelmsford, United Kingdom. And as such, we're pretty far apart. We gotta deal with. Hey, Kit Cakes, how's it going? Feels decent. Good to see you again. It's been a while. How's it going? I have been streaming. I've been streaming little bits on and off. I've been streaming quite a lot on another channel, which I'm not sure I'm allowed to say, but you keep an eye on my Twitter. You can see when I go live, even if it's not on my channel, because I have been streaming on a different one recently. But I have been streaming, but it's been a while since I've seen you here. It is very sad. It is sad here. Hey, Lunatic Joshua as well. How's it going? All I have to offer you right now is my love and viewership. That is so appreciated, Lunatic. Why am I calling you Lunatic? Lunatic Joshua. Every viewership is still appreciated as well. Builds it up. Share with your friends. It's all good. You've been working graveyard shift, 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. Your time is currently 6:43. Gotcha. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, my sleep schedule now seems to be wake up at 5 p.m. And then cast or play my amateur league games until 6 a.m. and then go to sleep until 5 a.m. again. Till 5 p.m., sorry. So yeah, 5 p.m. till 6 a.m. is my waking time now. It also gives me maximum amount of time to hang out with Jinxie. Feels good. Do we know who the love of my life is? It's Jinxie Cap. It's pretty public. It's pretty public that we've been dating since BlizzCon 2018. I lost a job, but I found a partner. It's pretty freaking great. It's 4:44 and I'm just having breakfast in the PM. Well, then it's Brinner. It's breakfast dinner, so it's Brinner. Feels it good. Alrighty. While waiting for the lobby to get set up, which is taking a bloody long time, once again, we are casting the HeroesCCL, the Community Clash League, presented by Roll20, which I also use a lot, so big respect to that as a sponsor. I use Roll20 every week, including tomorrow, assuming Crowin says he's available. I will be running my Dungeons & Dragons session tomorrow, with my Heroes Gift Chase session with players Kendrick Swish, Crowin, Faye, and Jinxie Cat. Feels good. And, of course, if you want to support me, then you can check out my sponsor, where SNUC Gaming have decided to sponsor me for the month to promote their People's Choice campaign. Their People's Choice campaign allows you to vote 4 times during the month. Right now, they're on their first poll. New one will be out tomorrow, I think. But you can vote on which PC you want to have the biggest Black Friday discount. An incredible deal will be offered on the one that gets the most votes. So right now, they're putting Ghost Canyon versus Hades Canyon. Check out SNUC Gaming to see what specs are in those. In terms of power, Ghost Canyon is more powerful but more expensive, whereas Hades Canyon is a CPU-only machine, only like yay big. It's awesome. It is amazing. Whereas the Ghost Canyon, it's about yay thick. It's like the size of, it's smaller than like the new Xbox and has an i9 in it and room for a graphics card. It's a cool PC, man. So you can vote on which one, and if you do that by typing !SNUC in chat, you'll be taken to that poll. It's in the comments. We have our draft. But when you do that, maybe SNUC will see the return on investment, and they'll want to support more Heroes of the Storm and more creators like myself. We have our draft. Let's head into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 3 between Oxygen Esports and Chili Mountain. Let's get this going. We're starting off Chili Mountain by taking first pick, Infernal Shrines, with the map choice of Oxygen Esports. Gonna be banning out the Medivh. Not too surprising, it's very scary. Remove that from the board while you can. I'm gonna have a quick drink because my throat is sore. It's been a while since I've done back-to-back best of fives. And KC! It's all for the cause, my friends. Today it is a bud, but thank you very much.
It's all for the cause, lights, my friend.
I'll be on once this series ends, which, by the way, Oxygen are playing might be next. But Chili Mountain, we know they had the potential to bring it back. Johanna stolen this time. They don't give it over to Red Robots. They take it away. Very smart. They ban out the Diva as well. Smart play. Thank you, Lynx Hots, for voting in the poll and supporting me by supporting SNUC Gaming. They're also a really good company. My next PC might be from them. Quite frankly, their stuff looks really good. When I get enough money, that is. Raider coming in early here, and Leoric before they even see the tank. That's interesting. They pick up Leoric quite early here. It's a good hero on this map, but it's still quite surprising to see. Leoric is strong. I'm trying to work out what they could be setting up for, because Deathwing's gone. The other really tanky hero is... The other tanky hero is Cho'Gall, but why would they pick Cho'Gall? They have no healer. I don't know, man. They don't, they just want the Leoric. It's a solid double soaking offlaner. That just seems to be the logic here. I can't think of another reason. Cassia and Varian, no hesitation. Varian for Red Robot, a big counter to Johanna with that either Shield Smash or the anti-heal. Both going to get very good value here. And of course, they could swap that Varian to Nasmus and have a little bit of a flippy-doo and confuse everyone. I like it. I like it a lot. Chili Mountain. Excuse me. Anduin. And Kael'thas again for CPX. A little bit of CC. Very good counter to Varian. It's actually quite a smart play here. But again, into Brightwing. Spell power focused Brightwing. Spell armor focused Brightwing, sorry. That's a risky play, picking that in again. There's been quite a few times here where I've seen them pick their mage and I've been a little confused as to the effectiveness of this. I'm a little concerned. And there's Yrel. That's the final pickup here. Yrel is going to be the offlane, so they are running Varian as the main tank here. A lot of lockdown. No, Anduin does help a lot compared to someone like Stukov we saw in previous series. Anduin going to be able to get that leap of faith, keep people safe, and disengage them from the hard engage and taunt, which is Taunt Varian. So, we're going to be loading into game number 3 very shortly. Infernal Shrines shall be the map. So we prepare to get this going. Feels good, everybody. I hope you're all ready. This could be the final game of this series, so if you're enjoying yourself, drop a sub, throw in some bits if you have them, yeet a donation at my Streamlabs, buy this shirt. It's my favorite thing, and I want to see more people wearing it. The game has begun. Let's get this underway. I just tried to hit my hotkeys to zoom out. It's tilting me, brah. It's tilting me. Let's get this going. So, we are here in game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. On the left, it's Oxygen. We see Red Robot on Varian, Banana H on Brightwing, Madara Uchiha on the Junkrat, Nasmus on Yrel, and Prismat. It's going to be playing Cassia. And on the right, looking for a reverse sweep, Chili Mountain. Darkmock going to be playing the Leoric. We have Dark Chimera playing Anduin. Fury on Johanna, Maka on Reyna, and CPX back on Kael'thas. Varian starting off with his block level 1. This gives him cooldown reduction on his heroic strike when he prevents damage. This will allow him to get extra value when it comes to his level 13 if he goes for the mortal wounds, the mortal strikes, to remove that extra damage. Smart play. See if it works out. Level 1, we're starting with this time. It's a charge strikes for Prismat. No Q-based build here. They're all in for the damage. Pressure comes in. Banana H cleaning out best he can. Nasmus, little outnumbered due to Maka showing up. Just going to try and lock him down, though. Sets up for Prismat, who pops in to say hello. Zones him. Whoa! Prismat! Careful, my lad. That was saucy. Oh, boy. Someone get me a towel. That was too saucy. We see the little bit of over-aggression, but he does survive. He does disengage. The indigenous? Indigenous. There we go. The indigenous. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Very appreciated. Siege camps taken by both teams, one either side. Jump in. Quick bop. Nasmus. They're going to try and engage onto him, but it's Yrel. Yrel will live. They are actually going to bring in Brightwing, though, for the extra protection. Nutty! Case, thank you very much for the sub. Very appreciated. Sub for 3 months. Clean up. See ya, minions. Oh my god, they're going deep. Red Robot, level 4 goes in for Johanna. Not able to find it. And Katie Cat, thank you very much for the follow as well. Very appreciated. Now you know when I go live. That is appreciated. Thank you muchly. I think I remember something. Hang on, I'm going to check something. We are now at 5,580 followers. Another 420 and I'll have 6K. Feels good. Also, we're 1 sub away from 50, so that would be appreciated. Johanna be like, Brian Skin. Thank you, Cakes. We see the rush onto the Bruiser. They clean that up. Gonna be getting a quick mercenary push. Same as being mirrored by Oxygen. Grabbing their own value. They delay theirs a little more, though. Interesting. Oh, they haven't delayed it. Theirs not done yet. There we go. Saw their health bars going down. Theirs is spawning later, though, which is actually better for them because it means theirs might defend under tower, meaning that they'll get a little bit more value out of their campus. It will push uncontested. Cooldown reduction on the Condemn. Quick taunt onto Johanna. Iron Skin burned. They go for hold your ground. Again, Nasmus is outnumbered up here in the top lane as Maka continues to hang out. And because of that, the value I talked about defending on the tower for that Bruiser camp will find no value because their camp is killed by Reyna. Darkmock. Not in the easiest position, but the rotation forces the disengage from Chilly Mountain, and Oxygen will claim position. But in the meantime, Chilly Mountain, they got a great head start onto this shrine. But quick comeback from Oxygen. 10-13 already. Condemn. Denied. Fen steals most of the shots. See them moving in. It is, of course, Taunt Varian. Victory Rush coming in for Varian. The quick burst sustain. Go-to talent a lot of the times. Nasmus steals a couple shots. 28-19. Junkrat not even here for this. They're just holding this anyway. Quick retreat. Banana Rage. Backs up. Stays safe. They look for more. Option backs away. Grenades coming in. Concussion Mine zones them out. Polymorph. Darkmock holds, but they're not able to claim it. Chilly Mountain will claim the first Punisher. And the counter race begins. It's going to jump. It won't make it over the wall. They didn't disengage from that fight fast enough. As such, they're defending this at the front wall, meaning quick movement from Chilly Mountain to punish anyone who steps out too far. It's a risky fight now. Sunfire Enhancement again coming in for CPX. Finally, the Punisher is pulled over the wall so the 4 can start helping. Prisma gets locked down here by the root of Chimera, but not enough for a kill. Everyone dueling it out very close at this game. This is definitely the best start that we have seen so far out of Chilly Mountain. Taking out most of that front wall. Siege camps being taken by both teams once again. And Nasmus was left a little bit alone in top lane to gain some value. Darkmock will finally make his way up there to mirror him back. Leoric, excuse me, I believe he's gone for Drain Momentum here. I'm correct. Darkmock getting some movement speed boost. Going to help him chase down people. Fury just playing it safe for the moment. There's no real danger to him until level 13, but he's still got to be careful. Did get taunted. Will Iron Skin takes damage, but he's able to tank through that. Iron Skin will be the saving grace for a while. But of course, still trying to play it safe. Fury takes a lot of damage. Concussion Mine was placed just in case anyone stepped a bit too far up. Siege Giants will get Siege Camp. The Kazaras will get a little bit more value. Nasma still being 2v1. I feel this, man. I'm the offlane for my team, and this happens so often. It's so infuriating. We're going to be seeing shield wall for Varian staying safe. Brightwing comes up, tops up Yrel. Asmus gets a little bit of extra sustain. Chimera going to pop that steel trap. Make sure it's used up and not available. Stop it, slowing down the rotations. Taunt! They get Darkbox. Bless you for the counter though. Life Bomb, quick, unstoppable thanks to the medallion as they will disengage. Nicely done. Good attempt by the turnaround from Chili Mountain, but they found their target. Oxygen Esports taking the kill. Make their way forward. Clean out the minions. Nice and easy. Taking their time. Quick push. Dark Mog takes a lot of damage. Not enough to kill him this time. They didn't have the follow-up. Heroics ready for both teams. Riptire and Ball Lightning are on cooldown for Oxygen Esports though, but on the other side we still have Light Bomb, we don't have Blessed, and it is Phoenix this time. He decides not to go Pyroblast into the Ardent Defender Shield Wall Spell Armor Pixie Dust composition. Can't imagine why. Cleaning out the bruises. Counter bruises on the other side for Oxygen Esports. Junkrat clearing out bot lane for the moment. He's trying to set his team up for that level 13 advantage. You can see Junkrat is doing the split soak here because he is a little bit faster at it than Yrel, who is fast, but Yrel has a good disengage and a good engage for her team, whereas Junkrat, he can double soak very, very quickly. It's incredibly hard to lock down due to that concussion mine, and will gain more value for his team by getting them further ahead. Junkrat now going to make his way up to the team. He's already guaranteed that level 13. The Yorick still has quite a bit to go. There's that shield. There's that shield smash. Getting ready to burst down Fury if he drops the Iron Skin. Remember, Fury's unstoppable with Iron Skin. Only lasts while Iron Skin is up. Varian now has a no button to that shield. Dodges the Netherwind. Prevents it from going in. Now with Shattering Throw online. There goes the shield. Quick taunt. They're going to try and take out Fury. Concussion Mine does not land though. Fury gets away. Chimera able to keep it safe as well. Keeps the healing up. Fury's still available, but no Iron Skin. They have to use Wraith Walk from Darkbox to set that up immediately. Red Robot pushes forward. Gunner Zone going to anchor the spot. Phoenix does a little bit of damage. Red Robot able to avoid the counter engage though. They have to be careful. Entomb is up. Darkmock Concussion Mind away. Fort down to half. No minions after this dies, so Red Robot in a little bit of trouble. Netherwind, Focus, Flesh Shield, Life Bomb, Riptire to disengage, but great Entomb to buy time. But Banana H Blink heals out over the wall. Fury drops low, but everyone lives on both sides. Great follow-up by Banana H to save Varian there, who went a bit too far up. Red Robot finds Fury again. Does he have Taunt? Taunt. Focus. Damage is good. Shattering Throw is dropped, but the damage isn't enough. Shattering Throw, of course, is a 30-second cooldown compared to Johanna's Iron Skin, which has a 25-second cooldown. So Shattering Throw is slightly longer, so they can't just keep running it down. ZPX, though, steps a little bit too far up. No Leap of Faith is available. Gets killed off there. Kael'thas is eliminated. Nasmus. So this one, I can't be sorry for you, because this one you actually evaded yourself. But Banana Rage, making the most of that global, pops up, and that camp is stolen. They're able to get a lot of pressure onto the map. Gloves of Alacrity, by the way, coming in for Prismac, keeping himself a little bit safer from further away. Still gets caught by the Condemn. Ardent Defender is dropped. Prismac going very deep here. Was trying to set up, see if they can make something happen, but Red Robot could not find the taunt. Nicely done. Well played. Healing coming out, keeping everyone topped up here. Talent's still even, but not for long, as Oxygen are about to grab themselves to level 16 with the soak that they will achieve in mid lane and that little bit of extra pressure top lane. However, the waves are pushed up, so they are starting to find very scarce amounts of minions available to them due to the amount of wave clear they've actually got has pushed them up too far. Ooh, Banner of Dalaran coming in here. extra spell power for heroes like Junkrat and Cassia. And of course, there's martial law percentage damage coming in for Cassia. Ready to burn through everyone in their way. Extra spell damage, of course, on people who are CC. They're actually going to potentially gank Darkmock up here. Varian's in position. None of the assassins are, though, so they're going to let that go. Giddy up on Raynor is allowing him to rotate very quickly, but he's had to move up here. Maka cleans that up. CPX makes his way back in. Staying quite far back. Johanna, Holy Fire. Getting a little bit of extra wave clear, a little bit of congestion damage on the point. It's a solid talent. We don't see it picked often enough, in my opinion. It's fun. Holy Fury, sorry, not Fervor. Very fun talent to see. We don't see it too often. Leoric, Ominous Wraith, keeping it standard, nothing too out of the ordinary, and finally level 16 will be hit for Chili Mountain. They effectively avoided the fight and are now ready to contest. Full W build, by the way, for Anduin. That Divine Star ready for healing, which also means he has Holy Nova now, which is a pretty big burst heal, which will help, but it requires him to group, which is dangerous for Junkrat. They go in, Taunt, focusing Johanna. There's the Shattering Throw, pops it out. Light Bomb hits no one, finds the Steel Trap. Leap of Faith has to be used. Fury in trouble. Darkmock zones everyone out, though. Nasmus coming in from the side, no stun landing. Red Robot moves himself forward, looking to try and set up for the Riptire, which will land, does not find value. As such, Punisher will go over to Oxygen Esports. Pushing into the fort, which they have been pinging away at for a bit. Health is still good on that fort, though, but there's no wall to protect them. They make their way in. They're going to try and crush through, gain value wherever they can. A lot of pressure being applied. Jump over. Fanaticism plus hold your ground. Beast Johanna has no issue pulling that Punisher. Concussion Mine is placed incredibly irritatingly for Chili Mountain. Oxygen really zoning them out that way. And the camp being stolen. Oxygen continuing to look very, very strong in this game number 3. Chili Mountain, they have the opportunity to still hold and win this. Leoric is grabbing them experience, trying to race them to 20. But Oxygen Esports are just creeping closer and closer to that Game 3 win. Cleaning out, stealing away the siege camp. Junkrat grabbing bot lane. Chili Mountain, they're defending in their base. They're being very sensible here. They could be moving out on the map. Yes, they're even on talents, but they didn't have vision of Oxygen, and Oxygen are running a pick-based comp. Stepping out right now for Chili Mountain would be an unnecessary risk. So they're playing it safe, letting the waves come to them. They are pretty much committed at this point to their next fight being at level 20. As such, until then, it's all about clearing the lanes. Star with the Holy Nova, a little bit of extra damage. CPX getting geometried by Prismat. Concussion Mine sends him away. Darkmock and Maka coming in. They could try one more fight for E20 if they can land the Entomb or the Blessed Shield, but they're not willing to risk it. Leo's just going to keep de-pushing bot lane. They have to deal with that siege camp down there. Urel's being incredibly irritating. They're basically committed to 20 being their next fight, which means they have to make it through a level and a half. Next objective should be up in like a minute 40. With level 20 now on the board for Oxygen. Extra healing for Varian with the improved banner. 50% bonus healing is a good time for a Brightwing. Now then. Flame Strike tries to kill it, doesn't do enough. They're holding it for now. Red Robot looks for it, cannot find it. And they're just still pushing. They're still pushing 3 lanes. Urel still pushes bot. Brightwing makes the most of global, still pushes top. The pressure is relentless right now. They are bringing minions to Chili Mountain. This is where Chili Mountain can just find 20 and buy time. But until then, it's just bullying. This keep is just being ticked down slowly. Fury having to eat the shots from Junkrat to prevent that keep taking damage. Won't land them all. Even Red Robot is landing most of his poke onto the keep. Prismaticism is using geometry to hit it with at least the side swipes. This is well played. Oxygen keeping on the pressure, keeping it going and really preventing Chili Mountain from finding their opportunity to try and make something happen. But again, no level 20, don't need to worry about it. Rockstopper now, by the way, coming in for Cassia up to 60 armor. Gonna be a big deal for keeping Cassia alive. Of course, we already mentioned Varian keeping the team topped up with the glory to the Alliance banner, increasing that health regen. Very cool to see. It also decreased the cooldown by 50%. They weight it to 39. Stop command used by Nasmus. He's willing to take a bit of damage here to make sure that his team are with this when it arrives. How long will he wait? He's taking the damage and he's fine to do that. There they go. Waits for the team to finish the camp. Now they'll be here in time with this Punisher. They're even going to clear out mid. Looks like they're just going to go for mid keep. Brightwing pushing out top. Bruiser camp there. Punisher pulled in by Marker. Nice. Using the Hyperion upgrade at level 20 to get that Unstoppable. Nice use of Indomitable Resolve here. When he uses Inspire, he gains Unstoppable for 2 seconds. Makes him very hard to pick off. Cool idea. Very nice use of the talent. Andarin gets that Glyph of Faith. Double. Yeet of Faith to pull his team out of danger. Might need one. Darmok in trouble. Gets healed up. Will survive. Entomb, buried alive. This is their chance. Brightwing focus down. See ya later, Banana Rage. That's their opportunity to try and turn this Fury. Gets Unstoppable. He's able to get the Indomitable. Undefender expires just as the Flame Strike lands. That was in danger. Top lane's pushing in from the Bruiser camp, but yeah, Chili Mountain just won the fight. Madara dodges the Flame Strike, and as such the Ignite. They siege him with grenades. In the meantime, Johanna cleans out mid. It's a Flamethrower CPX, by the way, so he can just siege from miles away. That Entomb Darkmok from EU, bringing out the pain and potentially saving Chili Mountain this game. The question is, can they keep holding on? They still have all their keeps, and that's the important bit. That's what will keep them going. Good performance so far. Very, very impressive. Make their way up to the Bruiser camp, looking maybe for a steal. A little bit risky. Ominous Wraith. Darkmok gets booped away. Camp not done yet. Marcus going to make his way in. Brightwing is not here. Will have phase shift, obviously, but it looks like they may be willing to give this up. Oh no, Brightwing's teleport again. They're going for this. They look for Johanna. Quick stun. Buried alive. Onto Varian. He's not the right target for this, though. Riptire zones everyone away. Ignite does not land. They're looking to try and finish off this camp. They'll get it. Good zone by Nasmus to guarantee that. Banner of Dalaran is dropped as they move to mid lane. Camp will push top. Brightwing can TP. You get cooldown reduction when the minions die. They are here to get their first keep. Very big dive. Seraphim to prevent the follow-up. It's so low. Impalers will finally grab the first keep of the game. Top lane pushing in as well, but Bruiser camp already about to be slain. Bot's a little bit too far pushed up, which is why they did rotate there instead. Not worth face tanking it either. They played that a little bit safer. Cassia will move down there though, and they will begin to pressure bot because that's where they might as well. They're going to grab a Siege Giant. Top is where they'd like to push because that's where the next Protector is, but they've kind of run out of mercenaries to do down there. Flame Strike did land on Banana Rage. Blink heals away. Ignite getting some pretty solid value with Flamethrower to make it longer range. And of course, gives CPX that cooldown reduction. And combined with Pyromania, it gives you a lot of Flame Strikes. Top lane. Brightwing pushes out bot. Of course. Try and set up for that next keep. There's a catapult in the next wave as well. That will give Banana Rage a good setup here. Buried alive. Light bomb. All the focus right now. Brightwing TP's in and saves Red Robot. They taunt onto Johanna, but they can't do it. Prisma takes too much damage from the living bombs. Spell armor from Banana H is keeping Prisma alive, but gives us life for it. They are able to kill off Darkmok in exchange, though. They look to push up further, but the living bombs are too much. Great flamethrower again with the ignite. CPX holding this. Minion wave and bot lane still pushing with 2 catapults now. Gonna be pushing into keep. Nasmus dives deep. 4v4. Living bomb doesn't spread. Riptire comes out. It's an extra oomph. Junkrat only hits 1 person. Very low cooldown reduction. Red Robot pulled in. Dives. Looks for CPX. No one's in position. They can't follow up. But Red Robot backs away. He is not going to be engaged on Darkmok. Back very shortly. This is dangerous for Red Robot. He's trying to hold, but Entomb is already off cooldown. The disengage comes out 23-2, but Darkmok has returned. Bottom keep did go down to the catapults. 2 catters in mid, 2 in bot, about to be 3 in both. Entomb onto Red Robot again. Brightwing in 8 seconds. They try to hold, but that's gonna be the kill onto Red Robot. Barely surviving is Nasmus using that Ardent Defender, but there's catters on the core. 5 catapults in total. This is all about delaying the pause, but Fury makes it out. With Fury making it out, they should be able to survive and disengage. So the 3v5 comes out instead. Here comes Madara, making this a 4v4. They're going to try and hold this while Fury is out of action. They need to get the kill here before Fury is able to make his way back to the team. Darkmok, Ominous Wraith is good. They get Raider. That's big. They chase deep, looking for Darkmok. Fury is on the way. It's all on Darkmok. Leap of Faith keeps CPX alive. Has Prismat gone too deep? Nasmus from behind to hold. The Punisher is taken by the side of Oxygen as they push forward. They will not die. The ignite doesn't land. Riptire does so much damage. The heal from Chimera keeps CPX alive. They don't have Raider, though. They will be outnumbered as Barrier will spawn now. He still has about 30 seconds to make his way across the map, though. By that time, Johanna will be back. It will be 5v5 again. Right now, 4v4. Punisher over the wall. Ominous Wraith getting so much value. Nasmus onto Fury. They try to focus him down through the Unstoppable. He stays alive. Indestructible Fury eats the Riptide, but he dodges the stun of Nasmus as they chase deep. They get Darkmok, but of course he'll be back quicker than anyone else. Quick spawn time for Raider, but that Punisher is looking healthy. Fury is gone. Is this it? CPX chase down Lightbomb to buy time, but the core is taken out. And that's going to be the 3-0 in favor of Oxygen. Well played to Oxygen Esports, taking the series in a 3-0. Nicely done, well executed, little shaky at the end there, but they got it. They picked up the kills one by one by one. Here are the stats for those who want them. Chimera with that Divine Star build, top in the healing output easily, but Banana Rage sacrificing himself for Red Robot, not once, but twice, to keep Red Robot going, because Red Robot was what they needed. But in the end, Prisma with that 124,000 damage on Cassia, very nicely done. Even with the Ball Lightning this time, they didn't need extra engage. It's all about just taunt and then kill. Also, Banner of Dalaran plus Ball Lightning, pretty good. Nice combo. The Rainer, Mucker, really put his back into it. Maka and Darkmok really put their backs into it to try and hold that game at the end there. Fury did a very good job as well, but unfortunately, he was the target. He is the one who was being countered in that game. But yeah, Maka and Darkmok put their absolute best into trying to hold that game and did do a great job. But in the end, it was a little too much. Also, big shout out to CPX in that one. He did actually make the plays with the flame strikes there. He was able to get some good zoning out, so good job. In the meantime, it was Prismat and Madara just deleting everyone in their ways. Nicely done. P on the Cassia. Getting the setups that they needed for, thanks to Varian, dropping the damage. Nicely done. Well then. Feel shattered, man. Feel shattered. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for me. These were the games I was able to cast today, and as such, I will be heading to warm up for my game tonight. which will be cast by AeroRG, I believe is the channel. Let me double check, see if he posted it. It is AeroRG. I'll put it in the chat to show you what be happening. Nope, that's the wrong chat. My chat. There we go. That's where I will be being cast later on. I'll be being cast in 1 hour and 44 minutes. So you can jump in and say hello and watch me either win or lose. Who knows? We'll see. I won't be streaming it, though, because I don't like streaming my own games anymore. Feels good. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my casting tonight and you had a good time, maybe consider dropping a subscription, a donation via Bits or Streamlabs with the link below, or buying this shirt. It would all be very appreciated, supporting me in this weird caster life. It would hit me right in my feels, which live in here, and also in here, and sometimes in here, because this is what I used to feel. For now, though, if you enjoyed yourselves, please support me, and also check out, of course, our sponsor for tonight and the rest of the month, SNUC Gaming. Simply Nook, who are supporting us with their People's Choice campaign. If you hit !SNUC in chat, then you will be taken to a tweet link where you can vote in the poll of which one of their systems will receive the bigger Black Friday discount. They'll be doing 3 more polls throughout the month, and you can vote in all of those. When you do so, you'll be helping me, because they're sponsoring me, seeing that return on investment is good, and helping Heroes, because if they see that return on investment, they may invest more in Heroes. For now, everybody, thank you so much for watching. That's it for me tonight. I'm going to find someone to raid you all over to, but from me, have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all next time. Good night. Oh, tune in tomorrow for D&D if Crowan is available. If he's available, we'll have all 5, and everyone will be joining in. That'll be happening at 7 PM UK time. Thank you for watching, and see you all next time. Bye!